So Senna, Yuumi, Blitzcrank, no AD carry bans. We're against Nami plus a blank. They could pick anything here. Anything usually goes well with Nami. Could be Varus, could be Aphelios, Misfortune. All those champions are fine. We've got Kaiser, Zyra, which is okay. We kind of need a bit more physical damage in our team. That's a lot of physical damage. Trend in pick. So Caitlyn, Nami. Do I want to go? I think we'll do Comet against us. Just because getting electrocute procs here will likely be difficult. And there's a chance that Nami could go... She won't go Relic Shield. I was going to say, she could go Relic Shield, but she's going to go Spell Feast for sure because it's Kaiser and she's easy to harass. Or kind of want to jump back to Electrocute. Is it too late? We'll do Electrocute. Because we should be able to hit the Nami then if she's going to go into range to hit the Kaiser. Yeah, we'll do that. Can play Electrocute and explain how it works. So if you guys want to know how to... Do you guys want me to explain how to proc Electrocute on Zyra? I guess I can. Okay, so a tiny bit complicated to explain, but... So Electrocute requires 3 attacks, whether it's spells or auto attacks, to proc. So Zyra plants count as an attack, like an auto attack from a plant counts, but only once. So for example, if you had 3 plants up and they attack, that will proc Electrocute. Now obviously you can weave in other spells into that as well. So if you land Q on someone and then that spawns a plant that attacks them and then you do an auto attack, that is like one of the most basic ways to do an Electrocute proc. So yeah. So just bear that in mind. So Electrocute procs are unique per plant. You can't... One plant doing 3 auto attacks will not proc Electrocute. Okay, does that make sense, chat? Hopefully that's not too confusing. So I like the new Coven skins. There we go, said it right this time. I like the Morgana one. The Zyra one's okay. Having a little bit of buyer's remorse with this this skin, if I'm honest. I think I would prefer the Prestige Senna one rather than this one. But hey, it's too late for that. Okay, looks like we aren't pulling blue, which is a shame. How does Electrocute scale? It scales alright. It's all about like landing the procs. Electrocute's harder to proc than Arcane Comet, but it will do more. Thoughts on the FPX skins? I haven't seen them. I have not seen them, I'm afraid. We're against an Evelyn. Their bot lane has Exhaust Ignite. It's kind of strange that Caitlyn has Exhaust here. She'll only be able to really use it properly once Kaiser has 6 and gets in range with her ulti. At least in this bot lane matchup anyway. Yeah, the Kaiser's a bit of an oof blind pick here. Vulnerable to a lot of the high range elite carries out at the moment. Yeah, Kaiser can't really follow up too much without getting out traded by the Caitlyn at this stage. Okay, Nami wasn't expecting there to be a plant in that brush. Nice, got the root in. That's an electrocute proc. Nice pillar. Nice job, Mr. Trundle. That was pretty clean. Didn't have to use flash to follow up on that either. They didn't have heal, so yeah. If they had heal, they would have got away. We greeting for another wave there. Nami can kill. Okay, good. Couldn't let the Nami freeze that. Yeah, like if Nami had done like ignite, a self-cast E, W, auto, ignite, it would kill the Kaiser. Tiny bit risky to stay in that lane. We'll take our control here. Alright, how's it looking mid? Tryndamere is doing okay. Trundle's being active, which is pretty good. Especially when Evelyn's pre-6. Ooh. That's a big oof. That the Maokai was that died with like with it having the yeah. You know what I mean? Like how Na didn't die after tanking that amount of turret hits 1v1. It's kind of weird. Caitlyn's been super aggro here. They just used W. I've got E into. Got a slow implant at the back there. Nami has summoners. We'll max E. Let's get that root duration in. But yeah, Trundle's doing a really good job in roams. Good afternoon, Robin. Hope you're doing okay.
I needed that.
Hope everyone's doing okay. They're looking to potentially interrupt our recalls here. We can sell the... Well, I don't have to sell the cookie. We can just get to 2 boots here. I would like that a lot. Especially now that my flash is down. We will lose the plating. With this lane situation at the moment. 1, 2, 3... Probably 4... Well, I'm going to miss the whole wave. I think Kaiser might be able to get 1 minion off this. Yeah, I missed the whole wave. Kaiser can maybe get the caster minion with a W. She could have. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest recall that we had there, but we're still on top of the laning phase right now. Trundle's doing work for sure. Hey, history, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Nice pillar again. Couldn't get into range. Like, I was kind of creep blocked actually by Kaiser. I couldn't go up any higher. She was like directly above me and I couldn't walk past where she was there. Ow. At least we managed to sneak one out. Kind of forgot that I used my flash on the Caitlyn earlier in the play before that. So in my mind it was like kill the Caitlyn and then flash away, but then it's like no flash. But at least we got the Caitlyn anyway. Lane's not in a great situation. Evelyn does get a little bit of snowball there though. Sad thing is as well is that like Trundle took so much damage from that gank, unfortunately, that he couldn't stay for when Evelyn was about to come down. But it wasn't really 1-for-1, was it? We did lose Kaiser. So yeah, not entirely 1-for-1. Didn't see if she killed the ward. Oh, she didn't kill the ward? Why didn't you kill the control ward? Oof. It's a bit oof. Kate's actually level 6. Not sure how we're getting out-leveled her. Bit strange. Kaden will have flash for this one. Ward's right into that. It was a good bubble. Nami has no flash though. What Stalwatch to bait if Evelyn's nearby? Why does she ult me? Just for some free harassment. You know how like it's the same with like Zyra as well. Like it's not always the best idea just to wait until someone's low HP to execute them off. Because if you're in a fight like that, you can't use your ult. The same with Zyra. If people are on top of Zyra and he's got ult ready, he can't use it properly. So yeah, just throwing your ulti out like that as Caitlyn is fine because we've got no way to sustain through it, and it's just free damage. Does Zyra do a lot of damage? Yeah, she can do. When did you decide to go stop watching your runes? Once you're against a scary assassin, you can consider it. This is relentless. Their bot lane is getting mega camped. Like, is the Trundle duo with the Kaiser? I don't think I've ever had a jungler camp this hard for me. I'm loving it. Like, I'm not used to this at all. Usually it's the other way around. Where is Evelyn? Forgot about Caitlyn trap. I think we could have played that situation a bit better there though. That was a nice flash bubble from the Nami. Exhaust is on the Trundle. Kaiser's dead. We are inting. Evan's getting fed now. My god, look at this. There's a bunch of berries. Just tank the plants here, so trying just to slow this wave down a little bit for the Kaiser. So ward in that brush. Okay. Kind of sucks with all that camp though that we weren't able to like win the lane. Double root. I'm guessing Evelyn's here. Yeah. She needed to flash earlier. Trundle's doing Herald. Maokai's getting top. I've got to wave clear this. Caitlin's tanking turret then. So it's Kaden ulti used. Nami has no ult. Just doing that so they can't get turret platings. Right, we saved the turret plating. Oh, Kaiser. What are you doing? Okay, well, they'll 10 seconds for the next one. Try and prevent this extra turret plating from coming through. Nice Maokai appearance. Evelyn's coming down. Nice TP. We need to back out from here though. Evelyn will be around for sure. Hey UK Blood, how you doing? What supports are good if you're a first pick? Whatever your best is. Honestly, there isn't an easy answer for that one. Some people like to argue that Morgana's the best first pick, which isn't completely wrong. But at the end of the day, it's what you're most comfortable with into like basically no matter what, apart from like maybe one champion that you're going to ban. So like for me, it's like Nami or Zyra. I like to first pick just because I'm pretty good at Nami and Zyra. It's kind of hard to counter. There's some champions that do counter her quite hard, but they're not in the meta like Xerath, so it's unlikely to see a Xerath pick into a Zyra. Not impossible, but unlikely. Jungle's got Herald to use. Evelyn's top. Good job, Trundle. Evelyn could have recalled here already. I think we just have to back. No. That was very ballsy taking that wave down there from the Kaiser. How do I feel about Rakan? He's annoying. In terms of voice lines, don't think he's very good at the moment in solo queue. Hey FPS Matt, good afternoon to you too. Finally caught your stream live after a few months of watching YouTube videos. Well, thank you for watching the YouTube, Ben. Thank you for coming over. I've got no Zhonya's for that. I didn't need to do that. Really? All that damage from those 3 champions there was just from me and my Leandries. The Evelyn is 7-0 right now and she's racking up the kills faster than the Trundle is. Maokai has no magic resistance. He's way too deep there as well. Yeah, we'll have to do Zhonya's second item for sure. It's the only chance we have potentially to stay alive. Maybe.
Rabantha Gaming gifted a tier 1 sub to FMAT07. This is their first gift sub in the channel. Yay.
Thank you very much, Raban, for giving us sub to FPS Matt. Welcome to the Berry Bush Dude. And Warm Hugs, thank you for the 15 months. Much appreciated. Thank you guys. And it does feel a bit bad though having to go Zhonya's first. Second item here. I would love the Morellos and the Rallies. Trindam is a bit... It's too late to tell him to go back there. Does kill the Caitlyn, but we've got to try and take stuff on the map. Try and get some pressure on this mid while we can. It's not like we can pressure it that much though. They're all going to be up here in a second. Let's see how we do. 25 Magi stacks on Evelyn. Oh, it's a shame that missed. Got up. Crucial that landed that CC there so that she can ult away. Huge bounty as well. 700 gold for the Evelyn kill, and it takes away 10 Magi stacks. It's huge that. Oh, at despawn. We could just do it when it full spawn. Rooted him. We don't have much time left to go onto this though. There's a lot of plants. Rooted the Caitlyn. A lot of roots. Looking pretty good here. Alright, now we get out. Okay. I think you still respect the Evelyn. What goes on you still? Yeah, 3 roots there, very important. One on the Evelyn, the Gnar to stop him from getting a good combo, and then the Caitlyn was pretty easy. Not bad. 25 Morgana lane presence kind of low. It feels like you shouldn't hit a snare unless they don't play it in the minion wave and you can easily get out traded and harassed along with the AD carry. Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head there. That's exactly how I feel about Morgana. I think it requires the enemy to make a lot of mistakes, but there is some safety into that lane as well, so Black Shield can be a pretty powerful tool in making it so that you've got someone who is meant to be really vulnerable to CC, but ends up like then not, especially against a team with a lot of physical damage and not much magic damage to pop off the shield. We're doing a 1-3-1 here, it looks like. No, don't eat those for free. Caitlyn's low. Nami won't have Athene's charges, so it's going to take a while for her to actually heal her up. Maokai's on our side now. Trindam is doing the dragon. So that's all our tier 2's down. It's a decent amount of damage to the Orianna. We just want to keep pushing in here. Evelyn and Caitlyn are dead. Anyone who can... That's basically where most of their kills are on. I'm happy pushing in. I'm not that scared, dude. We've got all 3 lanes pushing in. So even if they run it down mid right now, we'll get something else. Alright, we've got the mid in here. Oh, I got flash. No, I died. Leandre's, I guess. Yeah, I saw that coming. If she had items, that would actually would have been a really good ult. I mean, it was a good ult, but that's no damage. Free little triple kill there for the Evan, but that's the only thing they've got left now is those 2 Nexus turrets and the Nexus. We'll do Radize. Although I feel like I should have control wood still. Yeah, we'll pick up the control wood still, and we'll buy a potion. I like that. So if you guys didn't know, potion lasts for 3 minutes, but if you use it while dead, it doesn't use the timer until you actually spawn. It used to be a real thing of me to like try and min-max the amount of time I was going to get on my potion, but it doesn't matter. You can just buy it when you're dead and it doesn't start the cooldown and the debuff activation timer, whatever you want to call it, until you actually spawn. You have 2 controllers? Yep. You didn't know that, subscribe? Yeah. To leave the fountain, right? I don't know about exactly like leaving the fountain, but it doesn't affect it in the death timer at least anyway. There's Evelyn. Trinity didn't even get to ulti though. Ow. Alright, I got the turret. Is this worth it though? We got 2 turrets there. They have no structures. Their inhibs will be respawning shortly, but it's really sad that Trinity didn't ult. They're getting a lot of free farm here from minions here as well, so this is really bad for us. Chondo had to use smite. He's got another one coming. It's okay, because the Baron's spawning. But yeah, they're getting a lot of free gold here. Basically, our minions are killing all of their waves, so we've got no CS to farm from now. So if we don't actually end this game soon, the enemy are actually going to be ahead in gold because of that. All our CS farming is just completely stopped. Alright, good. Wanted that level 13. Just needed 1 chicken. Drake's up as well, so we'll rotate to that, and then we'll be on 3. Well, the Baron buff mitigates a little bit of the fact that they're getting free farm right now, 300 gold to everybody. Just gotta make sure we use it. Okay. Stick together. Go in. I mean, Trinity should be fine here. Evan's bot. We can just rush it down, surely. Bollocks. Evan's nearly dead. She's still alive. You could just go for the Nexus here. Trinity ult's gonna run out. Evan's gonna be back out at full HP very shortly. Nami died. Caitlyn's dead. Nah, ulti. Nexus is on 90% HP still, but there's a lot of super creeps that are Baron buffed. It's just Maokai now. He should be fine, right? He's got Baron buff. He just needs to walk closer to the super creeps. Yeah. No, don't go into the Nexus, dude. Why did he go into the Nexus? Okay, minions still win anyway. Thank God. He got charmed into it? Yeah, no, but he didn't need to be that close to the Nexus. To the Nexus fountain. He could have just stayed at it, but yeah. Okay. Panicked there because I thought it was going to be over. Alright. Well played to both junglers. Very messy game. Really, really messy. I think Trundle did a really good job that game, even though that doesn't represent it very well. Like, he did a lot of ganks for his bot side, but kind of disappointed at the fact that we couldn't push it through more. I guess kind of, I don't know, the picks that they had in lane against a Kaiser are pretty tough for her, since both of them can harass her pretty easily and kite away from her. Don't know. But yeah, every time I see an Evelyn, it's like, this is usually the scenario. Utterly like solo queue dominance as well. Trying to support items as well. Yeah, I think if he probably ditched the support items and actually just went, you know, more selfishly, I think it would have been better. Like smoother at least.